that being said, let's now go back to Colorado for a second so we can be terrified at the home of our mothers. Well, my mother. No, my mother was born in Canada. Wait, no, I'm not Canadian. My secrets to Colorado.
What?
No,
You
I'm not
son of a
Canadian.
bitch.
Anyway,
what was the demon score or the pitchfork score?
Oh yeah,
for
the pitchfork
booning?
score. That's what I was gonna do. So you last week you brought us the demon boon, and we got a 50-50 split. 5 pitchforks, 4 pitchforks. I'm splitting it at 4.5
4.5
for the demon boon. And is that going to be the last of the demons? Are we going to return?
Well, I have Asmodeus up if we want to get to it later, but I feel like we don't have time because Asmodeus is huge.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. And it's October, and we got other things to talk about.
We do. Chilean witches.
Since it is still warm outside, thank you, global warming and climate change. I'm expecting a very intense winter this year. Or maybe too warm of a winter.
Next week, probably.
But the point is, you know what we can still do? We can go outside our mountain. We can still whistle about it. We can go outside in our communities and whistle along hiking trails that, you know what, are insanely creepy and definitely haunted. Are you ready for going back to haunted Colorado hikes here on Werewolf Radar?
I like hike.
I like hike. I like hike. All right. So I don't truly remember where we left off. I think it was the stagecoach station.
Yeah.
Now we have Stormy Peak B-17 crash site to bring us back to haunted Colorado hikes, Colorado haunted hikes. Where?
That's insane that I've never heard about a giant plane crash.
Where is it? This Stormy Peak B-17 crash site is at 16321 Pinegree Park Road, Bellevue. Address of Trailhead. Hike this 6.2 mile out and back trail, rated moderate. That means I think me and you can overall get it if we bring like a lot of stuff and some pain relief.
I mean, I also know where that is. It's not that far away from the Colorado South.
Excellent. Why it's terrifying. In the Comanche Peaks wilderness, you can hike to the site of an Army Flying Fortress bomber that crashed and burned. The crash killed its 8 passengers on October 20th, 1943, on its Denver journey from Rapid City, South Dakota. I can read, I assure you. This military's plane...
So it almost made it.
Almost. Crashing 50 miles from Denver.
Yeah.
This military plane's memorial grounds are downright spooky and sad. If you do visit, please leave the wreckage untouched. And you know what that means?
The wreckage is still there?
The wreckage is still there.
Oh,
definitely
we're
haunted.
some goddamn shovels. We're getting some of that grave dirt. Some of that rusty metal is going to go inside of a jar that we put a candle in, made of human fat.
Now we have, where is it? There we go. Crystal Mill for number 3. And this, of course, was all brought to us by 303 Magazine, written by Marissa Kozma. Thank you very much. Why it's terrifying, Crystal Mills, also where it is. 7655 through 7999. County Road, number 3, Carbondale. This 8.2 mile out and back trail rated moderate. And by the
So
way,
we
I
can
gotta
do it in
say,
2 days.
yeah, it takes us 2 days to get out there, but what a beautiful 2 days it would be, Nate. Me, you, and Jordan could all hold hands throughout the trail because we keep falling.
Honestly, I think we should do all of these hikes before it gets too cold.
Listen, maybe next year after I heal myself up and get healthy and be able to do a hike that is
moderate.
Yeah, let's go. Let's find an easy one first. Anyway, why it's terrifying besides showing you your own mortality. This old
Something more terrifying.
Yeah, moderate, man. I'm not ready for moderate. It's making me realize how closer to death I am. Anyway, this old wooden powerhouse on the Crystal River in Marble, Colorado might not be reported as haunted, but it sure gives us the heebie-jeebies. Resurrected in 1892, this old mill was used as a water turbine. Originally, it was a water wheel. Or no, it had no. I can't read anymore. I was so excited to read this, and now I'm failing. This old mill was used as a water turbine. Originally, it had a water mill or water wheel to generate compressed air used to power machinery or tools for the silver mines. Now it's left for dead in the wilderness. And this is peak creepiness in there. When you go to it, you will see nothing but just a workhouse with many windows facing the trail. And it definitely looks and feels like someone is watching you.
Yeah, probably the depressed person who's not working there.
Now, all this other stuff has been found. No. What am I trying to say? Fantastic. Has been found in like the hills and stuff. You know, like you gotta travel and then walk a little bit. You know, to get there.
Okay.
This next trail, if you live in Fort Morgan, is right in the fucking city. Fort Morgan Nature Trails, Riverside Park, 1600 Main Street, Fort Morgan. One of these trails in and around Riverside Park, rated easy. This is for me and you, Nate. We can do it and not die.
I'm in.
Why it's terrifying.
I like a casual ghost walk.
That's the name of my segment. Called it. It's mine.
Casual ghost walk.
Casual ghost walks.
If my heart's going to race, I want it to be from fear.
Why it's terrifying. Even if you take a pretty little walking path in the local Riverside Park, don't say we didn't warn you. Residents of Fort Morgan joke about the river witch, a ghost of a woman who killed herself in the area after people outcast her for seeming like, well, a witch. Apparently, you can see her at night, appearing on one of the many nature trails. Brought it back to witches. Number 2.
Sad women committing suicide.
Now, for number 1, to wrap up this wonderful grave nugget, once again, Jordan, wherever you are, we miss you. Hopefully your soul can return to your body, because your body is just hanging here in the bunker.
Yeah, I mean, we ground him pretty well.
I mean, we needed to, Jordan, by the way. We needed to because of the need for... The point is, Jordan will be back. He knows. Jordan will be back. It's anyway. Fine. Oh, clicked the wrong button. Number 1 in our top 8 list of creepiest and haunted hikes of Colorado, we now go back into the mountains to the town of Loveland and its reservoir, Carter Lake. Where? 1800 South County Road 31, Loveland. Camp, make reservations here at the link. And I'm going to share this. So if you want to, you truly can make reservations at Carter Lake. Have a ghost experience. Like we said, it's tricky with ghost consent.
Yeah,
What was that?
100%.
In the This
That
Week
was
in Weird.
from a
Sorry, in the
previous segment,
future,
but
we're
yeah.
going to talk about ghost consent. So get ready for that.
Consent from the ghosts before you draw them in. It's just the right thing to do.
But if you happen to come across a ghost, that's different. That's two ships in the night. Sometimes it's beautiful.
No, if you just meet, that's fine. But if you bring your Ouija board, if you're summoning, let the planchette do what it needs to do. If they don't want to hang out, they don't want to hang out.
Yep.
Don't keep going. Don't push it.
Now, why this lake is terrifying, and that is Carter Lake. Why is it terrifying? Did you know this reservoir in Loveland is haunted? We didn't. Locals say that the area is home to the ghost of Mr. Bennett, a settler who was shot and killed more than 100 years ago. Witnesses have seen a man wearing old-fashioned clothes, carrying a bag, who disappears when you come too close. You might see him if you camp in the area. And that
just sounds like a guy that shops at Goodwill, who kind of lives out at the lake a little bit.
And then when you get too close to see
jumping
that he's
away,
wearing, when he jumps away when you come too close to see that he's wearing just like, Goodwill. And there's no shame. Don't feel shame, man.
I'm not saying anything at Goodwill is bad. I wear Goodwill clothes all the time. I'm just saying that a lot of them look old-fashioned.
They do, because they're all my dead grandpa's clothes I keep finding. Why do I keep finding them? Is he buying more clothes as a ghost? I don't know, but he keeps buying things.
It's got that ever-replenishing closet.
And that
his Stitch Fix membership never ended.
And that is that is my segment, which unfortunately I have to change because it already has a name, and it's Colorado Haunted Hikes. Part 2, 4 through 1, number 1, Colorado Lake with the ghost of Mr. Bennett, shortly followed by the witch. That's right, the witch of Fort Morgan Nature Trails.
I feel like that number 1 is a low end from everything else on that list.
Oh, I don't know, man. The other ones didn't even have a ghost. It was just a creepy feeling.
Well,
anyway, that's why this is a good list.
The first part, there were multiple suicides on there. There was that lady who had she ran stolen horses. That's way better than some guy at a lake.
All right. Well, maybe I picked the list backwards. Okay, when you're listening to both episodes, play them in reverse. The numbers will be better for you. We fixed it. In hindsight. Colorado Haunted Hikes, 4 through 1. That equals least to most haunted. Anyway, where do we go from now? Jordan, we miss you. Hopefully the Jordan clone gets reconstituted so you can return. Yeah, Thank you for giving us your blood.
We've got the body in the works. Just a matter of getting that soul back. So
yeah, it shouldn't be too hard.
Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah.
If you like what we do, say hi to us on our social medias, Twitters, Facebooks, Instagrams. Hit us up on our website. There's an email subscription thing to where you can get updated whenever we release new content on our website. That way you can stay away from the socials.
WerewolfRadar.com.
Yep, WerewolfRadar.com. We have a Twitch channel so you can watch us play video games and D&D. Normally horror things, like every Monday, 4 p.m. Mountain Time, we're playing Curse of Strahd. We're more monsters than ever, such as me and Nate are introducing capitalism into Barovia.
It's true. We're the worst villains of the whole bunch.
Yeah, we're the real villains. And if you really like what we do, give us a review on Google Podcasts, and Apple,
Apple,
Podcasts, and
wherever you can
Stitcher.
review podcasts.
Yeah, you know, wherever you can review podcasts. Facebook, I think you can give us a review. Give us a 5-star review. Anything else is you hating us. You don't hate us, do you? And if you feel so inclined, support us. This show is ran entirely on listener pledges, Pingo pledges, Dark Council pledges are what we really call them. Join the Dark Council at patreon.com/Werewolf Radar and join the Dark Council. Get awesome paranormal extras such as bonus content
stickers,
and merchandise.
Art pieces from Jordan. You get a mug. You get a shout out. Various other things. You know, go check out the Patreon page. Everything's listed there.
It pays for our hosting fees. It pays for the extra content we produce. All the patron pledges used to go to extra donations. Now we're going to switch it over after this next donation period to help pay for some of the projects that we want to do and are currently doing, which will make it better quality content for everyone. And then when we get even more Dark Council members, we will go back to giving donations to those who need it. Was that the right tone or did I mess that up?
Yeah, no, I think that was perfect.
Excellent. But like I said, we're going to switch it over to now increasing the quality content or the quality of the content so we can reach even more people. And we know you'll support that. What else is there? We're going to do a howl next week. Thank you for all supporting. It's a new month. It's October, the spookiest month. We didn't pick a theme. We kind of lost the themes. We got distracted, of course.
Wow.
But
I mean, the theme is just going to be the scariest shit we can find.
Scariest shit we can find. It's October. It's October, babies.
Yeah.
All right, Pingos, Dark Council members, and everyone in between. On the count of 3, the sign-off line for everyone. Share it to your friends and family, for you know when you say it, you call the crew of Werewolf Radar. 1, 2, 3. Punch the sky,
Spaceman.
Joe.